As Israel camps near the edge of the Promised Land, they face their greatest threat, not from armies, but from compromise. In Numbers 25-28, we witness a shocking moral collapse, followed by a new census, a change in leadership, and a reminder that God still expects worship and order even in times of transition. The people began to whore with the daughters of Moab. Numbers 25:1. After Balaam's failure to curse Israel, Moab succeeds in another way, by tempting Israel to sin. The people, joined in sexual immorality with Moabite women, begin to worship Baal, a false god, and God's judgment upon themselves. Those who died by the plague were 24,000. Numbers 25:9. A priest named Phinehas stops the plague by zealously confronting the sin, and God honors him with a covenant of peace. Satan can't always curse us from the outside, but he'll try to corrupt us from within. Holiness matters. Take a census of all the congregation, from 20 years old and upward. Numbers 26:2. This chapter marks a turning point. A new generation is now being counted. The first generation has died in the wilderness. This census counts the tribes for military readiness, prepares the people for land division, highlights that God keeps his promises. Even after discipline, only Joshua and Caleb remain from the original adults. Though sin has consequences, God's plan moves forward. A new generation is rising, and the promised land is still in sight. This chapter contains two important moments. 1. The daughters of Zelophehad request land because their father had no sons. God grants their request, affirming that his justice includes every family and every voice. You shall surely give them a possession among their father's brothers. Numbers 27:7. 2. Moses asks God for a new leader to guide Israel after him. Let the Lord appoint a man over the congregation. Numbers 27:16. God chooses Joshua, and Moses lays his hands on him before all the people. God's plan always includes both justice and leadership. When one season ends, he raises up the next. Command the people, and say to them, my offering, my food. You shall be careful to offer to me at its appointed time. Numbers 28:2. God reaffirms the importance of worship by repeating instructions for offerings, daily offerings, Sabbath offerings, monthly offerings, Passover and Feast of Unleavened Bread offerings, and Feast of Weeks offerings. Even in a time of change, worship remains constant. God's people must continue honoring him, whether in the wilderness or the promised land. Worship is not optional, it's central to life with God. Numbers 25-28 shows us that compromise with sin is deadly, ch. 25. That God is raising a new generation, ch. 26. That leadership must be passed with humility and blessing, ch. 27. Worship keeps us grounded in who God is, ch. 28. Even in transition, God is faithful. Even after failure, he provides a path forward. And through every season, he deserves our obedience and worship.